Evening folks, this is Vagrant and we are finally back with a brand new playthrough. We are going to play Control, the latest game from Remedy Entertainment, the devs who made one of my all-time favourite games in Alan Wake. I've been waiting for a new game to grab my attention. That's kind of the whole point of this channel, to play games I'm excited and interested about and not just feeling the need to upload. And yeah, this is the first one in a couple of weeks that I thought, you know what, this is what we're going to do. So let's have a quick little look for subtitles maybe. Mute copyright music. Second channel, I don't care. Display the benefits of the second channel. I don't see... I'm sure... Oh my god, there's so many options. This is actually crazy. No ray tracing for me, which is very sad. This is surprisingly low settings. Quality preset. Let's go high. There we go. That's gonna be fine. I've got a beast of a PC. What's possibly gonna go wrong? Interface, subtitles. There we go. Right, I think we're looking pretty good. Give this a go. I don't really know much about the game, other than you play as a woman who can, I think it's like telekinesis or something. It looks interesting anyway, and it's got really, really good reviews, which is one of the reasons we're deciding to give it a go. Enemies will try to flush you out cover using grenades. Look for the grenade indicator and quickly move to a safe distance. I believe it's a third-person shooter, but I'm expecting some twists and turns in there. It's Remedy. After all, the games are never simple, to say the least.
Fair warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped. You called me, so here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different. For each of us, it can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie, something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here?
Well, that's a trippy ass opening. I love the tone of the game already. Hello?
Anyone here?
Hello? So we're here at the FBC, the Federal Bureau of Control, and the... Oh, hello. The man, the director who's up there somewhere, has just shot himself in the head. It's a good time for everyone involved. Oh. Correspondence. Reminder, certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated an issued reminder on prohibited materials. Unauthorized weapons, pages, laptops, smart watches, phones and gaming devices, anything smart at all. Number 2, pencils. Any objects considered iconic representations of an archetypal concept? Rubber ducks, ketchup bottle. What the? That's weird. All material under Bureau investigation is to be brought in through the private entrances. If you see any lobby personnel in breach of these policies, please notify your supervisor. Take a little look at the menu. Loadout, assets, missions, and collectibles. Cool. Let's have a little explore. I'm expecting a lot of papers and info we can build up about this world. Internal lockdown in effect. Head of research override. Multiple containment breaches detected. Alright, door, calm down. Is that like an auto door thing? Up we go. Quiet, Joe.
This seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
Expenditure summary: major staffing, surveillance, data center initiative, construction, minor office equipment, janitorial costs, mold removal, HQ, livability costs. So, some blanked out stuff there. Very curious. Hello. Who are you? Head of research. Now, head of research, Dr. Casper Darling. This is the lad who's shut the place down, according to what we saw before. Sprint. Whoa, there we go. Look at it. She's got legs on her, this lass. Got legs on her. That's very weird, that one. Our bureau at work. It's a strange poster. And there he is. Director Zachariah Trench, otherwise known as Zachariah Trench in his head, because he's dead. Oh, hello. Oh. Anything? There's always something suspicious in the bathrooms. That's Gaming 101. There is literally nothing in the bathrooms. Gaming 101 has failed me.
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them, and they were hiding in plain sight.
So she's been seeing the FBC logo in her dreams for a long, long time. Can I crouch? Oh no. Hey, slippy floor, don't run. Walk slowly, girl. It's like in Grand Theft Auto when you pay attention to the, can't find your office, watch your step. You know, when you pay attention to like the traffic lights and stuff like that. Pistachios. Ooh, pistachios. Polenta chips, pretzels. It's very unbranded, isn't it? Curious. Oh, did I see something? Yeah, there. Security order. Attention all. A shark in his, although secure, permission to, following basic protocol, shoot to kill. A shark? Is that a code word, or is someone literally walking around with a shark? God, I hope so. That'd be a nice twist for the game, wouldn't it? Shark people. Don't think we'd see that coming. R4 report. Hello. As you should all know by now, the R4 reports are due by the end of the week. We're still waiting on them from a number of people. If you need an extension, please request Form R4.E from your supervisor. If you think you are exempt from filing an R4, then you'll need to get written permission from your department chief saying so. Remember, R4s are mandatory under Section 75.2 of the Employee Manual. If your R4 requires interdepartmental claims, then please contact the appropriate department head, Dr. Darling, Miss Marshall, Mr. Salvador, or Mr. Kirkland as needed. They'll be busy on Thursday in their annual policy review, so please schedule accordingly. I wonder what an R4 is. I wonder if we'll find out. We'll hear a voice. This is kind of spooky.
Hello?
Maybe it's the janitor. Is it this? I'm surprised I can't play that. Hey, buddy!
Hey, excuse me?
Oh god, he's got AirPods in.
There you are. You are here about the job.
Artie.
Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, Jeder, you are no helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
Is this
I've
like
done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Auntie the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
He seems like a nice lad.
Somebody with no face at all.
Oh, he can hear me.
Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
Are we breaking the fourth wall here? Are we talking to ourselves? Is this a journal? Or what's going on? Now, let's stop for a sec. She doesn't look like the type, does she, to be going here to take a janitor's assistant job. So I suspect she's doing it simply, you know, she said she's had the dreams, she's been looking for this company for ages. She saw a job interview and she's gone for it just to get into the company, basically. I suspect she's not actually here to be a janitor, but what do I know? Wasn't I here before? Wait, am I going mental? This is the same, isn't it? This. What? I'm not crazy. This is where the janitor's portrait was, because I checked that room then. That's where we came up that staircase there. We did a loop. And this used to be the janitor's portrait. I wonder if Artie's still there. Can we check? I know maybe being a bit mad, but he's still there. Something going on anyway, isn't there? Clearly. Whee! Okay, let's go in.
The cell and the poster.
We are looking behind that
I was 11
poster.
years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help? Years since the men of this bureau took him.
Apologies for that. I had some weird error where it kept tabbing out to the desktop. I've closed a lot of programs down and it seems to have gone. So she's saying that she had a little baby brother, Dylan, who 17 years ago, well, she believes he was taken by the Bureau of Control. So I guess that's why we're here. I guess that's why she started to look behind the poster, as it were. Okay, unique claims level 1. Approved technology reminder. Reminder redrafting any public-facing material. While pending any notifications of death related to the Willow AWE, please adhere to the following guidelines. In the service of his/her country, regret, proud pride will be remembered. Avoid Alaska. Scissors, blood bleed, loss, apology, sorry. Interesting, yeah. Never say sorry. Never say sorry. Couldn't admit guilt now, could you? That would be crazy. What is going on? This dude is all over the place. He's hanging off every bloody wall. It's very dictatorship. So it's real world, trust me. Ooh, non-official. Trench, do not disturb. Barbara, I am not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the day for the rest of the week. I can't trust them, Barbara. Not a single one. True. Trench. Now, Trench is, of course, the director who shot himself. Was that the gunshot? Did he shoot himself? I don't bloody know. This game's odd. Let's go find out. I'll stop jumping.
Shit. Shit. Something's outside. You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
Yep.
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Look at this place. Where am I?
Whoa. Okay. The Astral Plane Challenge. Okay, I can do this. No problem. Easy peasy. Huh? See? I'm a pro. Whoa. Wide to melee. Oh! Oh, damn! Oh, look at the effect it has on the ground. It's very cool. Huh. That's my bad. Got some little blue bits. I love little blue bits.
The same gun. Okay. Now I
Okay.
have a gun.
Oh, look at it. Very cool. Ah! Recharging. The service weapon regenerates ammunition automatically when not in use. Okay. Getting somewhere safe. What are you? It's like bloody victims of Pompeii around here. Uh-oh. Hup. Okay. Oh god, Sally's got a gun. Stupid Sally. Ah. You good? I think we're good. What's this? Right, okay, so the blue's health. Don't need it. You wield the gun, we wield you. The board appoints you. Congratulations, Director. Wait, so I'm...
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here.
Are you though?
Things have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go?
I love that map. Very detailed. Love the blood splatter as well. That's doing a lot for me, that blood splatter. Don't know what that says about me, but... Oh, soz. Okay, let's just try to... Tell you what, we'll do it at the end of the video. We'll try to put together what's... Actually, oh my god. We'll try to put together what's actually happened. No, let's just carry on for now. Oh, Gemini crickers. Okay.
You can't let this happen. 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 You stopped it. You. Oh, thank you. That was horror.
This game is way more of a horror game than I was expecting. Oh my god. Hiss Guard. Field research on Hiss Entity, Hiss Corrupted Security Guard, confidential. The Bureau has many internal security personnel. The Hiss was quick to take advantage of this fact. Hiss Guards used the standard issue bullpup rifles they carried prior to corruption, while the armoured guards carried pump-action shotguns. They have no observed paranatural abilities, with the exception that certain Hiss Guards are protected by shielding of dense Hiss resonance, capable of stopping bullets. Is this shielding a result of prolonged Hiss corruption? Does the Hiss mature in organic hosts over time? More data is needed. Did the Hiss target individuals with combat training? Does the Hiss have that level of cognizance? Does it utilise hosts for tasks they are best suited to? Combat trained hosts are reserved for combat. These are all questions for later, though it is obvious that corrupted individuals retain knowledge on the use of their weapons. And there's a bit on the gun. When bound, the object allows parallelitarians. This object must only be bound by individuals seeking the role of The object will determine whether if rejected, the applicant is terminated. This process is dictated by the the criteria is unknown. The object was discovered inside the oldest house in the room that is now used as the director's office. The popular hypothesis, many forms throughout history, Mjolnir, Excalibur, Varanustra, all weapons are of their wielders. If objects of power are the convergence of forces based on the collective subconscious, then this may be the original manifestation of that event. If this is the case,
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. A side note, remember to cover their connection to the astral plane as well. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it. Lose and you're, well, fired. Thank you. I'm Dr. Darling, Head of Research, Federal Bureau of Control.
okay. Jesse Faden arrives at the oldest house, the headquarters of the Federal Bureau of Control. It sounds like the oldest house was already a thing existing here, though, and then they built the offices over the top of it. To look for the answers to the mysteries of her childhood, i.e. the disappearing brother. Guided into the building by the janitor Artie, Jesse finds Zachariah Trench, the director of the Bureau, shot dead. She picks up the pistol next to the body and is translocated to the astral plane. The strange board encourages her to bind the gun, an object of power called the service weapon. She succeeds, and the board informs her that she's now the director. That's some weird ass effects we've got going on there, son. Still can't get in.
The hotline. Secure line of communication. Guidance. Reach the hotline.
Oh, God!
The hotline,
Will do.
says the dead man. Okay.
Not a problem. Oh. Oh. Bam, baby, bam! The effects coming off them, oh god. Damn it. Sit down, son. Are we done? Oh my god, there's loads of them. I'm gonna start aiming a little bit more. I'm getting points though. I'm getting skill points. I just saw something in the bottom left. I got like 1100 of something. Executive meeting minutes. Rising costs of AWE response. So that's the altered world events. Update on mold eradication efforts. Upcoming annual salary review. New supplier of coffee filters to be found and vetted. The important stuff, basically. Whoa. Whoa. It's automatically changed and put me as the director. This game is weird. I'm into it. Weird is... yeah, I'm well into it. I'm everywhere. How odd is that?
Reminder. Reminder. If you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention. If you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps.
Damn, that's a weak ass table right that way. Maybe if I... love it. Love everything about it. Ooh. Oh. Conceptual material. Okay. Can I just shoot more PCs? That was very enjoyable. Okay, so we've got 3 conceptual materials. What is going on? This is so weird. Okay. Oh god. I am super confused but super interested. So, she turned up to the Federal Bureau of Control because she's seen the logo in her dreams and she believes that they took her younger brother. She turns up, she's led to the office to apply for her job by the janitor, and she finds the director of the bureau. The bureau director shoots himself in the head, and as she goes up and picks up his gun, and she's talking to someone else. She's talking, I think, to us. Maybe it's a fourth wall kind of thing. Alan Wake did a lot of fourth wall breaking. It was a very big part of the game. She picks it up and she's transported into the astral plane, where she uses the gun and practices and shoots some people. And the board, seeing her use the gun, decide to appoint her as the next director. The gun is an object of power which is caused by... what are they called? Unexpected world events. Altered world events or something like that. Ors, yes. Altered world event. And they cause objects of power throughout history. And the implication is the gun has been there many times throughout history. All these famous weapons like Mjolnir and stuff like that was also the gun. This is just its modern iteration. Anyways, because she can control it and gains this power, she's then appointed as director of the company by the board because she's clearly a capable person. And it matches up with that video we saw that said, you know, if you win the Russian roulette, you're it. You know, you've gained the ability to wield this item of impossible power. I think that's where we're at so far. Obviously, there's loads of stuff unexplained, but it's making more sense at least. I'm really excited to play more of this game. We'll be back tomorrow with part 2 and part 3 and all that kind of stuff. Excited to get a new playthrough going more than anything else. I know it's been a long time. Thank you for everyone who's back and joining me once again. I just wanted to wait until there's something that grabbed my attention, really. I'm not going to play games for the sake of it. I'm playing games that interest me, that I think look exciting, and this is definitely one of them. Thanks for joining me. Cheers much as always. Bye-bye.